Imagine Trent whooping balls into him all fucking day.
I know, man.
You know what's shocking? Between in the last 41 games, Jota, Diaz and Nunez have 3 goals between them.
That's bad. That's
fucking
bad.
crazy, like.
Yeah.
Like, them 3 playing as a 3, like.
That's a worrying statistic.
Yeah, let's see.
Need to be buying in summer.
Mo's just doing it all himself, eh?
See Mo the last couple of weeks though.
Oh, he's been off the ball big time, but this is what they're all talking about. This is about how when they had Firmino, Salah and Mane, Salah was always the main man, but when he had an off game, one of them 2 stepped up.
Do you know something that's never mentioned about Salah? He's in the middle of Ramadan.
Exactly. He's
like,
starving.
Has to be.
Oh, 100%.
There's no way you can have that detail as a professional footballer and then all of a sudden for a month don't do it.
Because he's so fucking fit and so like everything's so like. I know 100%.
So you can't eat or drink water from sun up to sun down.
Yeah, and then they're even stopping games. They let boy go over and eat a fucking bit of banana or something. And then you've got a stitch in your that's the first thing I've eaten. Even today, I couldn't come over here.
Yeah, you couldn't function right.
I couldn't fucking. I didn't be able to talk properly.
And that's only. At 11 o'clock. I went to play a game at 4 o'clock.
Big bowl of porridge this morning. Yeah, it's crazy, like, I know.
We do
a wee sound check there, even though.
A wee sound check.
Wee sound check for the boys. We do it every time, and it's always perfect. And the time we don't do it will be the time.
That will be the time. So, best you just fucking do it.
Best you do it. Sean Kelly.
Hey, Shawnee, swing, Shawnee.
Shawnee boy.
Our sound as class.
Excuse me, ma.
Class.
Right. Dive on just.
Let's just fucking go for it.
We ready?
Hello everybody and welcome to your podcast Mind the Time. My name is Fintan Harvey, joined by the one and only Mr. Brendy Mahan.
What's great?
What's happening, Brendy?
All's good, sir.
Good, wee Sunday morning.
It is indeed. Some of us are a wee bit fresher than others.
Well, not as rough as I was quite proud of myself. I paced myself a wee bit last night. Normally I'm just a howling.
I thought you said you pissed yourself.
That was me pacing myself.
That was howling behind.
Normally just a howling, and no, I paced her nicely last night. It was my friend Rachel Malloch's birthday, so we were out for a few drinks, and we went to Cuba de Nacional, or Nacional de Cuba.
For food or just boozing?
Just boozing. Just boozing. Lovely.
Yeah.
Love it, good be night.
Never
First time drinking in that bar. I done a gig in it a couple of months ago.
Or is that the one that used to be the Diplomat?
Yes.
Oh, I have been on there and I was thinking of, where was I thinking of? The food place up the road, El Tapas Craic.
Oh, aye. No, it's going to be pissed. One thing about it though, done with tits in, and this annoys me in any pub, when you go in and they don't have the bathrooms, like there was no toilet paper in the cubicle door didn't close, there was no hand dryer, there was no hand towels, there was no nothing, so everybody's just walking around with big pishy hands.
Just, fuck.
Do you know?
To do here.
It's rotten. Don't like it because, like the bar itself, really looked well, it's really nice. Drink was a wee bit expensive, it's like, fuck you could take my money, but you won't give me the basics of drying my hands.
Funny seeing like you said that, my mate showed me this thing last week. I don't have Instagram, but he was following him on Instagram, and we were flying back in Portugal, we were standing in the airport bored, and he was like, do you ever see these boys? Basically it's this Irish guy, I don't know, I grew up with them, I don't know who they are. They call themselves the Wet Bandits. They're like out of Home Alone, right? And they go on the bars all around Dublin, all around Ireland, right? And see if they basically go up and get a pint. And it's all like, long story short, the basic thing is, I'll go on and get a pint in your bar and see if your pints are far too dear. I'm going to go on and pass it over the bathroom. And it shows this boy buying a pint and it shows a receipt and it's all like $7.60 for a pint of Guinness and all. And then it shows him drinking it. And you don't see his face, it's like a point of view. Then he puts the empty pint down and he's all, off now day, blah blah blah, and he goes in and just like closes the cubicle and just passes everywhere, over the toilet roll, over plants, over the seat, puts the seat down and all. It's awful, like, but it was hilarious. Like, it's all $7.60 for a Guinness, and they just cost they haven't paid over it.
I will teach them.
It's brutal, it's lousy, because it's obviously not the big money, big wigs who'll suffer from it, it's the fucking cleaners and stuff.
Or the next person coming in dying for it all.
Exactly. But I had to laugh at it, it was funny. Just when you said that there now, as well they could be doing a wee visit from the Wet Bandits.
They could, if I'd known that last night. Aye, it was nice. It was good crack. It's good to see everybody again, and but out of toilets.
No, so you need to get you can have the fanciest bar in the world and the nicest cocktails. You need to get the wee simple things right.
Get the basics right.
You need a good working bog.
Good working bog.
You know.
And like the stall door, like there was one stall, like one cubicle.
Yeah.
And like if that place was fully going upstairs, like they have dance nights all upstairs and bands and all. So you have a couple hundred people in the place.
Queuing round the place to get into one cubicle. Like.
One cubicle. Well, the door doesn't close.
No, exactly.
Yeah. Do you ever be in a cubicle where the door doesn't close and you're sitting down for now number 2, but the door's out of arm's reach?
So you have
you're like, that's horrible.
You have to just accept it and be like, I may as well leave the door open. Just be like, you're going to see me anyway, so you know what I mean? And
that's when you're at your most vulnerable. Like that's when any species is at most vulnerable.
Even dogs don't like you looking at them.
No.
And then also the tension of it will make you feel like, I really have to go, but I can't because I'm too nervous. It's just like you're setting your foot up.
You're trying to get a reach across. No.
So guys, all you publicans out there, sort your establishments out.
Get it sorted.
Get a good working bog, hey. It's not asking for much, just somewhere you can drop a wee shape when the time comes.
That's it, because you can be out drinking all day. It has to be done. Nature takes its course.
Yep.
And then see bars as well that don't have toilet seats. Like,
see, that's just
Godor and Patters, when you say, a lot of times when I'm in there, there's missing toilet seats.
Is it the wee metal toilets? You ever see them? No, they're not porcelain, they're like wee metal. See, that's just been all, we don't care.
We don't give a fuck.
Just, you buy our drink and do whatever, but if you have to go to the toilet, take care of it.
Yeah. And then places that have the unisex toilets. But scary when you don't realise they're unisex, and then you come out of a wee stall and you're like, fuck, I'm in the wrong bathroom.
What's worse is that when you think they're unisex, but they're not. Why is there no urinals in here? I did that. Where did I do that before? I didn't even realise. Like, I got so many dirty looks. I think I was so drunk I didn't realise. It was like one of these big. I think it was at the we went to the boxing in the SSE arena last year to see Conlon.
Oh yeah.
And there was like basically a big, I don't know, whatever, but I came out of the thing and it was all there's a toilet there. I walked in and it was just all cubicles and there was nobody about really. There was people around who didn't really pay any heed to anybody. Straight in their cubicle, just going for a pee, like, so I just peed and that was grand. Flushed the toilet, walked out, was washing my hands. And there was like two girls or women down here and an old girl up here, and they were all looking at me, and I still hadn't clocked. I was like, fuck, you look at that kind of thing. So I washed my hands and then I walked out and I was like, that was a woman's toilet, right? Okay. But hey, no harm done.
No harm done. No harm, no foul. So, so you were away on a wee holiday?
I was this time last week actually. Well, last Saturday morning we went over. Me and my mates. Me and 7 others went over to Albufeira in Portugal just for pure random, bit of crack, a couple of days, and still paying the price now as we sit here today. Today's the first day I felt a bit more human. Just 48 hours of solid drinking.
Takes an idea, man.
Oh, I mean, like very little eating, 1 meal a day, drinking all sorts. And I'm normally somebody that just drinks beer, but see, I had more shots that weekend than I've had in the last 15 years of my life.
That's a Rexy. I don't know eating.
Because they all bring you, take a shot and all, and it's like. There was everything from like Fireball whiskey to like Jaeger bombs, the stuff you didn't even know what it was.
Wow.
And you're just all like, normally I'd go, no, I don't want that, I'm grand and all. Like people have bought me shots before, and everyone at the table take one, and I'd be no, I'm right, I don't want it. They'd go, yeah, take it though, and I'd go, nah, I'm old enough now, they're not going to succumb to peer pressure.
Yeah.
I don't want that fucking rotten drink. So I'm grand. There you go, you can drink it, sure. You know, but over here it was just like, go ahead. But it was grand, you have to win in Rome.
Win in Rome, that's it. I stayed away from the shots and all last night too.
See, that's not normally news for me. I'll never in a million years drink a shot. You could buy me a shot tonight and I'd be like, no, fuck off, don't want it.
No, sometimes I like the wee kick them, but I'm trying to not do them anymore because they totally fuck you up the next day. Like. Yeah.
Even beer, I could go out like 6 pints and be fucked the next day. So imagine sticking tequila or Sambuca or whatever the fuck else is on top of it. Like, do you know what I mean? No.
Yeah. We'll give them up for Lent.
Lent, there's another one. I'm actually off. I'm off sweets and fuzzy drinks.
Oh, are you?
Because I would take a lot of. As I say, I don't drink much, so go off drink for Lent would be silly. I'll go 6 weeks without drinking no bar anyway. But Marian's going off crisps, and Marian's like a pure crisp addict. I didn't realise how severe her addiction to crisps was.
Oh, really?
I went. I was kind of like, go off crisps, be grand and all. Like day one, she was I'm fucking dying for a bite of crisps. We sit at night and we have a cup of tea, and she just loves chomping away at the crisps because she doesn't really care for like chocolate or sweets or biscuits. Crisps is her thing.
Tea and crisps, that's an interesting combo.
Well, not always, but Marianne just always has a cup of tea beside her. So it's not as if it's all like, tea and crisps. There's always tea, but she's eating crisps too, do you know what I mean? And like crisp sandwiches and all, so she would struggle big time. I'd be grand off the sweets. I broke it already with the fuzzy drinks. I had a takeaway last night and I had a wee can of Sprite.
Right.
Oh fuck it, well, like I've had a rough week. I'm getting a can of Sprite and me dinner.
Jesus, man.
I don't care, no, I just spoke to my grandmate. But and then like yesterday in work, boy, there's always in my work there's always like munchies at the till. People will buy a big bag of fucking Haribo or a big bag of fruit pastels or a bag of chocolate things, whatever. I was standing away with them, and then a boy came in yesterday and he plopped down 2 bags of fruit pastels, one original bag of fruit pastels and one that was just the red and the purple. Do you ever see them ones?
Satan, why are you doing this today?
My 2 favourites too. And I swear to God, I was standing there and about 5 times I went like, ooh, look at that. I was like, oh, look, no. Then at one point I was really like, I had an annoying run-in with a customer. And I was standing there and I was still well tired and getting it tight all week. I still don't feel well today. I feel a wee bit sick or something. But standing there and I said, oh, you know what, fuck this. I'm eating just one wee sweet just to have a wee taste in my mouth and get the hang. Literally lifted the bag and looked at them and was no. I'm like, Martin's doing so well off the crisps. I'm staying off these fucking sweets.
Fair play.
You know what I mean? So you swear to God I was like 12. I love sweets. But I do love a wee sweet type. Do you know?
What's your favourite sweets?
Ooh,
like you talking chewy, crunchy?
Probably chewy. Like when I say sweets, I mean like candy, not chocolate. So like crunchy balls or something, not down there. But I love a wee sour one, like the Sour Patch Kids. They're fucking good gear. Used to always love sports mixtures growing up. Do you remember?
I remember sports mixtures.
There's not much I would turn away, to be honest. You know,
Haribo
Tang Fastics. And I used to always get the wee you know the wee rings you get with a wee like thing. I'd like put one through the hour.
Looks like a wee key.
I'd like a wee key. I'd like wrap the key up inside itself and fold it right. No, I'd play with them first before I eat them.
That's a chef in you, brother.
Exactly.
It's like a new recipe.
It's like Gordon Ramsay with Haribo. But and just anything. Well, I love chocolate too. Like a bag of Maltesers or like them wee crunchy rocks. Or them Lindors, no Lindor.
Wee Lindor balls.
Oh, they are something else.
How
they get the inside of them to be so liquidy and golden, I don't know. It's fucking class.
Yeah, smooth.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a chocolate fiend myself now. My favourite would be Montero.
Oh yes, I love
Montero.
It's a very underappreciated chocolate. It's lovely.
Yeah.
But I was never I would, not in a million years obviously. If you give me one right now I would devour it. But I wouldn't go for a normal chocolate arrow.
No,
never
same.
Really. But Montero, they still, obviously they do. You still get Monteros.
You still get them.
I haven't fucking seen one, right? I get the Montero, right?
Do you, man?
That's it, decided now.
You see, and Montero's chocolate bars now went from being like the normal size, and even they've shrunk now, shrinkflation and all that shit. But the £1.50 bars, they used to be pound bars.
They used to be a pound as well, the £1.50 bars.
£1.50 bar, big one. And you can't start it and not finish it. Like, you try your best, but before long you're like munching the last bite going
See, it's all relative. If you look at somebody who's about 5'5" eating a regular sized chocolate bar, they're going to finish the whole thing. Me and you're 2 big hoers.
Well,
you're about 6'5" or something, I guess. You need a bigger bar.
Well, that's what's made me feel better about it.
When we tiny one and even touch the sides, we didn't even reach the corner of your
body. I wouldn't even taste it.
No, exactly. So you'd actually lose weight eating it.
I had, just as you say, what height are you there's someone I was in the toilets. We ended up on the way home, we'd always stop off in Bennigan's for a pint, you know. So we walk home, and was in the bathrooms, and some boy comes in, and you probably get this too, get it quite a lot. Jesus Christ, what height are you, sir? You must be at least 7 foot. And I was like 6'5", and he's like, no way, I'm 6 foot. And I was like,
no,
you're not 6 foot. I know that you have a fair idea when you look at somebody now, what? I'd say 5'8", 5'9".
See, I've always heard that thing about like men lying about their height and all, which is not something that has ever entered my head. People have said to me before, maybe it's because you're tall, you don't really need it, but I'd just be all like, I can't imagine why you would be all, I'm taller than I am.
Because people can see, you know.
But know what I will say, because obviously me and you are both quite tall, you're a bit taller than me, but I don't notice it that much when I'm standing beside you. But if I stand beside somebody who's like even again taller than you, you see the odd person who's really, really tall, I always be like, Jesus. And you always feel like, oh, fucking size.
I know, you see there's people experience that all the time.
All the time, from loaded people, so I can imagine being all like, oh fuck, I wish I was a wee bit taller. I'll tell you what, I fucking hate being tall. Honestly, I really don't like it. Like I don't mind, but I could take a few inches off myself and be happy enough. See, sitting on a fucking bus or sitting on a plane and like banging your head off shit. While and like even sitting on like a sofa while hard to get like comfortable and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Well, nothing's designed for it's designed for average height.
The plight of us like tall people, it's a hard word. You actually talked about it before. Sponsor a tall person, didn't you?
Sponsor a tall person. Aye, seats and stuff like that, and planes and that, or buses.
Buses are the worst.
If they wrap my legs around my head.
My knees be up underneath my chin.
No, it's really grown on me. The height thing.
Oh, no, what Manderos? I forgot what we were talking about. It's grown on you?
Yeah, no, I'm alright with it. But the amount of people, I do get it. And then when I meet somebody the same height as me or taller, we always have this thing going, isn't this real weird, talking across to someone at eye level? Because you just spend, everybody you talk to when you're on your feet, you're looking down. To talk to someone at eye level is so weird. Like.
No.
And then what it does to your back too.
Oh, 100%. Your back is
because always looking down to talk to people. I mean, like, see, even when I'm doing the dishes, like, I do this thing now where I bend at the knees and I'm
you have
the press.
100%.
Just to get myself down a couple of inches because it's wild straight on your lower back. Like.
I'll tell you what, see when I was a chef, especially in Pike and Ponds wasn't too bad, but see in the tap house, I swear to God my back was sore for fucking 3 years because all the benches were both for a normal size person. I had to get way down to them, and see when you're like cutting all day and you're standing there like all day doing work, you're constantly like slouching and bent over, my back would have been fucked. And I remember going to the physio because it went on for months like, and I couldn't get any relief. And it was all the physio boy was all like, so what, like, do you do any sport? I said, not really, no, I play the odd bit of football, whatever, but no. And he was all like, what do you do for a job? And I was all, I'm a chef. And he was all, boom, there you go. He was all, I can look at you now and say you're a well tall person, and obviously you've probably spent a lot of time hunched over in kitchens on your feet and like wearing no, like not maybe comfortable shoes and stuff. I was all, and he was all, there's no way around it then, your back's going to be sore. Yeah. I was all, well, fuck being a chef then. That's why I left.
It's one of them things, like, you know, health and safety sort of caters for everybody now, but not all people.
No.
Never comes under it.
You spare a thought for your local lanky, your local lanky
your local lankies. I would love, if I had the money, if I was building the house and I had the money, I would have counters for Sorka and counters for Fintan.
Like raised up a bit. Well, you can, like I was touting kitchens too, so you can get like benches like made to be bigger and all, but it wouldn't work for anyone else, it would only be me, so
well, that's it.
I just take my oil.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's what we have to put up with in society, Brendy.
This is it,
But I do get quite a lot. People come, like, and I can tell it intimidates people, the height thing. You know, as you were saying, if you meet somebody much taller, you do get that wee bit of. But as soon as I meet somebody, and they always address the height thing first, and you can tell that it's jaunting to them. It's like, what height are you? I remember a fella in Dublin one time, and he was hammered. It was on a public. It was towards the end of the night, and he was all, Jesus fucking Christ, what height are you? And I saw 6'5". I was all, think you're a fucking big man or something. Well, you just. I'm
6'5".
You're literally looking up to me, like.
Want to have a go at a tall boy, just?
And then people who wear platforms.
Like shoes, to make
themselves look taller as well. What's the point, like?
You aren't missing much, I'm telling you, hey? It's a world full of sore backs and crammed legs.
Good views though.
Good views, aye. And you hear about the weather first before anyone else. Is that rain? I don't know. Oh fuck, it is actually. Yeah.
See, out in our backyard, and there's we have a great view down the River Foyle, down to the Peace Bridge and that. But with the bushes and hedges and that, like I remember standing on a Sunday Sorka, both of us were standing out the back, and I was always amazing. Look, you could see right down to Sainsbury's and all the Peace Bridge and.
She's all no, you can't.
Tree, and you're like, so what are you talking about? And so I stooped down to her level. And I was like, I just see nothing.
No, I had that with morning before standing at the back. I said, look at the moon. She was all, where? I was all, there. I can't see it. I said, fucking there, look. And then I was all, alright, it's like the house, her eyes wasn't going above the house in front of it. Yeah, speaking of weather too, just remember when you said it there now. I was watching this thing last night. It was fucking mad. It was a documentary on Netflix about a tornado that went through Joplin, Missouri in 2011. I didn't even heard about this. You always hear about them like Hurricane Katrina and all. This fucking one of the record-breaking tornado. Actually, 2 tornadoes just destroyed this town in Missouri.
Just leave a big track right through the town.
Oh, it's fucking mental. And there was these storm chasers. It was like these storm chasers who were there on the day, and their like car got sucked up on it, and one boy got pulled out the fucking window and all. But they said they sort of came to whatever happened, and the big air basically said because she said before it all happened there was like a weather warning and the alarm goes off, but it happens all the time, like that's nothing's going to happen, it'll happen. And then obviously she said the sky just literally within like click of a finger, the sky just started to go black. Sunlight was during the day, sunlight just faded, everything was just black, and there was this big wall of just cloud and like just anger and like noise.
Pure anger.
That's what it was. She was all you could hear, like the hum of the wind, and it was just black, and there was like lightning going through it and all. And then obviously it turned on the big. I always thought tornadoes grew from the ground and went up. It's the opposite. They come down.
Touch
but there's actually footage of this thing coming down and all. It's mad looking. But then whatever happened, long story short, they got caught up in it and they got sucked up in the car and the boy flew out the window and all. And they ended up, the girl said she like sort of came to and she was like, what the fuck? And she looked up and she seen blue sky. And she was like, what? Is it over? What the fuck? They were in the eye of the fucking hurricane. And they said it was just the most surreal thing. It was this like strange calm. And everything around them, just this big circle of fucking mayhem. There was like cars flying about, but they're in the eye of the storm, so it's sort of not Monday for them. You know what I mean? And you can see the sky up there and all. It's absolutely crazy to watch it. It's unbelievable.
That sounds amazing. I love watching it.
Oh, it was class. But I was watching it in my bed. I was like almost all like, dear Jesus Christ. But it got me thinking then. I was like, right, if I'm right here now in my house, and we had tornadoes, I guess, I was like, what would I do? I was like, I don't fucking know. We'd be fucked. And the only place I know in this town that for sure has a basement is the tap house that I used to work in, because they had a basement. That's where we kept stuff. I'd go down the tap house, kicking the door down, because the government were all like, we put it warm, take shelter any way you can. There's wee things you don't even think of, like one boy.
And a bath, isn't that a thing?
Well, something like surround you, so stop stuff hitting you and stuff. You know, one boy said, and I was alright enough, I've never thought of that. He's all, they were in the shop, basically, like you call it like a centre or something. They ran in there to seek shelter, and nobody in the shop was taking them seriously. These boys were like storm chasers, so they knew like the signs and all. They were all going to be mad, and everyone was like, it'll be grand. And then it started to get really bad. So he was all, we'll go to the cooler. We've got a big cooler out here. And it's basically, the boy was all, the best thing about the cooler was it has no outside walls. You know, it's completely within the building.
Right.
He was all, there's a storeroom at the back, it seems great, but two of the walls lead the outside.
Oh,
so they're
okay.
the first to get hit. So he's all, you need to try and find somewhere that doesn't have any outside walls. You know, it's within the actual cavity of the building. I was all, see, that they're smart there too, you wouldn't have thought that.
I'd go to the stairs in my house now.
That'd be a good shout.
Yeah.
Do you have a wee, like, cubby?
We have a wee cubby along the stairs.
I'll hand over there too, yeah.
That's going to be wet. I'm going to Sadie Circle and get home, see if a tornado hits. That's where we go.
Then we could start stocking up there, throw the odd sandwich in there and bag of crisps, you know what I mean?
We should have, no, we don't even have to, we had to throw a lot of stuff out, man. See, whenever COVID hit, but like around this time, 5 years ago, Circa bought loads of canned food, like totally stocked up in canned food, like the end of the world was coming. And so it was in a cupboard, man, and I mean loads of it. And then as the years went on, it was like, we had a wee look and it was like, out of date. Soup and just loads of random stuff, just tons of it.
Everyone was stocking up on all the fucking necessities.
It's mad to think that was 5 years ago, like.
I know, it actually seems, when you said 5 years, I don't know, is that all?
Yeah.
5 years doesn't seem like a long time to me anymore.
Right.
Because life's well mad now, do you know what I mean? Like 2000 was 25 years ago.
That's nuts.
That seems mental.
That's nuts.
Because I remember it so clearly.
Yeah.
Do you know
see music from 2005, 2006. In my head, that's still quite new music.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Like the Arctic Monkeys and all of them.
But if you think about this too, right? See a band that was releasing songs in, we'll say, 2015. They were... what am I trying to say here now? So basically, if a song was out in 2000, or you're sitting in 2015, right? Sorry, me and you're sitting, it's 2015. We're listening to a song that came out in the year 2000. We're listening to Radiohead's K.D. album. That there would be the same as sitting in the year 2000 and listening to an album from 1985.
Isn't that nuts?
That's quite fucking mental.
That's nuts.
I think it's because the words changed so much.
Yeah.
Since then they now, and now it all seems like it's a different world altogether. Do you know what I mean? Like the 80s seem completely different from 2000.
Yeah.
But now 2005 doesn't seem that different from else or something.
That was the biggest leap.
Like the whole world just changed.
Yeah, we've done the technological age now. And I suppose songs that was out in 1995, that would be the equivalent now of 1965.
Exactly. Stuff like that, like. You know.
That's nuts. I know. It's hard to wrap your head around, like 2025, and like last decade you would think the noughties. But it's not.
I used to always think naughties, they called it naughties because everyone was being naughty. It was like, this is a wee decade to be naughty. I don't even realised years later it was like not, like zero. Honestly, just thought it was called the naughties. I thought about naughty wee decade there, so it was.
Wild naughty one. See, you were saying earlier about giving up the sweets and stuff.
Yes.
And had just a wee break. We had to do it when we were growing up. You always had to give up sweets and chocolate and stuff if you're going to get an Easter egg at the end of it.
Yep.
But I remember one time we used to be a bread van, used to come around, we used to sell sweets, used to come around in the evening time once a week or whatever, and I was out there with my dad, And we were going, oh please, I just want a wee bit of chocolate. He's like, you're off it for Lent.
It's like, just one wee hit.
I was like, just
to
one,
get me through.
just one wee hit, tap an arm and all.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you can't, your ma will kill you. Like, it wasn't like, you know, anything to do with breaking Lent or Jesus.
No,
Like,
it's just your
ma will
ma.
kill you and you should kill me too. Like,
Yeah.
so I can't. And I knew if I kept on it, my dad would have got it. And I got it. And he goes, it's just a wee throwaway comment for him. He was like, well, that's it, I'm telling your man now, you know what it's going to be like. I'm telling you, you're going to burn in hell. And that stuck with me, man. I was like, oh my god, that Mars bar I had, was it even worth it?
Like,
you know
selling your soul for a Mars bar?
Yeah. And eternal damnation just for a fucking Mars bar. Like. But probably was worth it.
Was it nice one, Probably
was.
Yeah. I still remember, Lent as a Wayne, like obviously we would have done it too. We were a religious household as such, but not like, you know, we were never told like, oh, you better do this or God's going to like be raging. But we went to mass every Sunday and we did do Lent and all that crack, you know what I mean? But I don't remember ever like specifically Lent being a wild big thing. I was just always so weak-willed. I was just awful. Last like 2 days I'd be like, I can't do it. That's going to be shite because I can't go off anything. You know what I mean? But this is actually the first time in like memory that I actually was all, because it's a bit silly, I'm not religious, like, do you know what I mean? So, but it's more than I says to you, so Lent's not about religion, it's just a wee excuse, a wee opportunity to like set yourself a wee task and just do it, and then you feel good about it and you do it, and then there's a wee reward at the end, and it's just a good wee thing. I thought, no, 100%. I thought, fuck it, I'll go off sweets. Largely because my teeth are fucked and they stop eating so much sugar, so I didn't love a good bit of sugar. I used to drink away at the fuzzy drinks, but I went off fuzzy drinks, that went off and I just stopped drinking them because my teeth were always fucked and I was all drinking fuzzy drinks do your teeth no favour, so I'm going to stop. And cause I used to get a can of Coke and I would fucking nail it in one sip and be like, class and all. See now, I've started to take it all fuzzy drink again now. I don't have much taste for them anymore.
It's mad the way it goes. I
kind of like wean myself off from the point where I don't even enjoy it. Like I'll get a can of Coke, like even last night. Took me about like 4 different sittings to finish a wee can of Sprite. Normally I'd have a berry halfway through my dinner and be looking for more. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
it's mad how you change again, isn't it? I would have been the same when I was growing up. Like I loved fizzy drinks, but now I wouldn't thank you for them.
No, the same.
The only time I take a fizzy drink now is as a mixer.
A mixer?
Yeah.
It's like drinking like straight mixer. When you're not having it with alcohol.
Yeah.
You know?
And then there's drinks like 7-Up. I can't drink 7-Up because we went through a wild stage in our early 20s of vodka and 7-Up. That was our carry out. Like they were I remember they used to do a deal and we off license beside us, like, so fuck it. So if I drink 7-Up now, I just taste vodka.
I have the same thing with like blackcurrant in it.
Oh, have you?
Like I love a wee glass of like my water, or like orange or whatever, orange and pineapple. But see the blackcurrant, I used to always drink just vodka and blackcurrant up in the bars, and it was just cheap and it was like double vodka, blackcurrant, a wee splash of water. But if somebody handed me a glass of like blackcurrant to it now, I would just taste vodka.
Oh man, I know, it's mad the way your brain does that.
I also couldn't drink vodka anymore later if you fucking paid me.
Yeah.
Really couldn't.
Yeah, it's rough, fine.
I was drinking these cocktails actually from Portugal, they were fucking lovely. They were called Wet Dream. And I don't even know what was in them. It was basically like pineapple juice and like Malibu and like some wee different liqueur. I think it was like a lime flavoured liqueur, and then there was like wee bits of pineapple on it now, and then you had a big straw. Jesus, they went down like water, hey.
That's the thing, man, they go down wine easy.
I had 3 of them in basically about 40 minutes. And they were big fucking glasses about the all night.
Right.
Big straw, they're full of ice too, so it's not as much liquid as it looks, but I was like, ooh, fuck. And then you're getting, because you weren't eating much too, you're getting a wee bit of sugar back in your body, and you're like, ooh.
Wee bit.
My mate was drinking Long Island iced teas, and they showed me the menu. Did you ever see what's in a Long Island iced tea? It's basically like somebody going in the liquor cabinet and taking a shot out of every bottle in there and putting it in their glass. And just like we have I don't even know what the flavour is in there, but they're nice. No, they're not. I had a wee sip of it. I thought, actually, it doesn't make you go like, oh. Yeah. But there's so much fucking alcohol on them, eh?
Wow.
It's mad, like. So 3 of them and you're absolutely sideways.
See, I've had a wild gulping. Like, I don't even touch cocktails, man. Because
the same.
I would just 3 sucks of the straw and it's gone. Next.
Exactly. And then before you know it, you're legless.
And a couple of £100.
Exactly, yeah. The deer's fucked too, yeah. What about Lent? Are you off anything?
No.
No, fair enough.
No, I'm not usually, don't usually do Lent. Same as yourself, I know you're doing it this year, like, but, just something.
But we've already been planning, Marian's like, right, so on Easter Sunday night, we're going to have like a wee party. We're going to get like a fucking I'm going to spend about £100 on crisps. And all the crisps in the world. I'm going to get a big bag of sweets, about 5 bags of sweets, put them in the big bowl, big fucking 2 litre bottle of Coke. I'm going to wake up the next day with like a sugar hangover. Yeah. Going to class.
No, I haven't went off anything. I never really Never, I don't know. Just I don't know why I didn't.
Fair. No, I'm not giving you shit about it. I'm just saying, but maybe next year try a bit harder.
Maybe. I'm bored in hell anyway after a marathon.
Exactly. Your feet's ready to decide.
I'm done. I'm done.
Never too late to bring it back.
Yeah. What's crack with the rest of your day?
Today I am going to actually tell the wee man's getting me and Marion have been trying, so wee man's been acting wains are just wains. You know, we have a wee period to go through where they always act a whack and fucking demanding and stuff like this here, so we've been cutting off the amount of treats he's getting. You know, like we used to always, like after dinner, get a wee treat and all, none of that no more. So last night, he stayed in his own bed all night and didn't shout us once, which is a big thing for us. So we woke up this morning and Marion was in bed all night. And I was like, yeah. So I'm going to I was all told I'm going to take him to the shop and get him a treat for after lunch.
Excellent.
So I go home, we'll bring him up to the shop. He already told me he's going to get a lollipop and we're going to get a treat, and I also might go up to town and buy a pair of trainers.
Lovely.
It's fucking very exciting stuff, eh?
That's
Tune in next week to see how it all went. What flavour lollipop we got and if we got any trainer or not.
Speaking of tuning in next week, apologies to your listeners for not having anything out last week.
Exactly.
You were on holiday, Sean was working, and the only nights that he wasn't, I was gigging, so it was kind of...
And you had like a throat infection last week too?
I had a throat infection, of course, Jesus Christ.
They are grum, hey?
Grum, man. So I was off work for a couple of days, and it was just horrible, because I couldn't eat.
No,
it's the eating thing.
Exactly.
And then if you don't have the same energy levels, I don't think you could fight it as well.
No, exactly. That's exactly it.
Because you're feeling even more run down because you're not eating.
Honestly, God, the worst sickness. Like, I'm not saying this is. I'm saying this tongue in cheek because this isn't a bad sickness at all. I'm not saying anybody's had the worst sickness personally that I've ever experienced was other than getting my tonsils out and they got infected. That was all handling for about 3 weeks. But I got a throat infection a lot of years ago, and probably close to about 10 years ago now. Down in our drive, my family, and started to get a sore throat the night before, and we were in the bar and all, having a wee drink, and I was probably having a wee smoke and all, whatever. And I woke up the next morning, my throat was well sore, but it was like weirdly sore. It wasn't like a cough. It was like I felt like my throat was all cut. And then I would like only swallow to try and like get rid of this feeling. I would like go, swallowing was well sore. So I thought it was just a wee bit of a hangover, and maybe I smoked too many fags or something like that. I was sitting up there and I tried to have a bit of breakfast. My mum made me a bacon sandwich, you know, with bacon inside a bit of toast. And I took a bite of it, and it literally just scratched down my throat. I was like, Jesus, I was like, I can't eat that day, my throat's hammered me. I was like, what's wrong? I said, I don't know. Ended up anyway, I was all, I really don't feel well, and my sister's boyfriend was heading back up to Derry that day, so I was all, I may just go up with him, I'm not really in the mood to be down here. I was lying in bed for a day or two up in the house, and that was grand. Went up anyway, so he was on the bar, and he took me up, and the whole way up in the car I was just sitting, like, I couldn't even talk. I was like, every time I kept swallowing, even though it was well sore to swallow, but I kept swallowing because I wanted my next one not to be sore. You know, so I was probably doing myself more damage. I kept doing that, and he was all like, you alright? I was like, I just, fuck no. Went home, like, tried to lie in bed, that was grand. Couldn't really sleep. Hadn't eaten all day as well, so I was alright, I'll get a wee takeaway and see if I can eat that there. So I ordered a burger and chips from Chippy down the road, Mr. C's down in Colmore. And I got it up, and I took one bite of the burger and went to swallow it, and I literally had to like bring it back up and spit it out. And down. At that point I was alright, what am I going to do? I'm fucked, I can't eat, do you know what I mean? So I rang my man, I was like, what do I do? I'm about fucking 20 odd, like, do you know what I mean? So what'll I do? Like, and she was ring the doctor, ring out of hours, because it was like night time. And it was like a Saturday night or something, so the Sunday this doctor's surgery would be open the next day either. She was all, ring out of hours, and all the girls, all you can do. So I rang out of hours and was all, here's a crack, my throat's wild sore. I was like, obviously I'd just go to the doctor, but it's Saturday night and blah blah blah. I told her the crack, I thought, I can't swallow, can't eat, I'm not coughing or nothing, blah blah blah. And she was all, come over to A&E, and somebody will look at you. So I said, oh fuck me, it seems stupid here, now go into A&E just to fucking get your sore throat looked at. But I went over anyway, and or no, I'm fucking getting this story all wrong, hey. You know what happened first, sorry, this is a fucking lie. Must have been right, let's say it's a Monday morning, I went to the doctor, right, told the doctor, couldn't swallow, had a sore throat, blah blah blah. She was alright, you've got a bad throat infection. She looked at my throat, she was all, I'm going to give you an antibiotic. I said, happy days. So she gave me an antibiotic, went to the chemist, got the antibiotic, these big fucking tablets, they'd be taken 3 times a day for a week, and they were about fucking that size there. So I tried to take one, and I couldn't swallow, I literally physically couldn't swallow it. I was like, I kept getting stuck in my throat, and I was like, coughing it back up, I ended up throwing up, because this thing was stuck in my throat. I was like, triggered my gag reflex. So I'm throwing up this acidy, no food on me, bile, fucking threw up.
And then the bile is actively
stinging my throat, making me, I was literally crying in tears. Like, so that's when I was going over to A&E. So I went to A&E and I told the doctor, nurse, whoever she was all, I was all, went to the doctor, told the doctor I couldn't swallow. and she prescribed me pills the size of your fucking head. They used to take 3 of them a day. She was like, Jesus, that seems. I was like, it does. But anyway, she gave me baby ibuprofen, like infant ibuprofen, which is for babies. It's liquid form. She was all that there. I tell you what, that's the only thing that fucking worked.
No.
Still took me about another 5 days lying in bed and not really. But I was taking this wee spoonfuls of baby ibuprofen, and that's the thing that got the inflammation and all down. But that was the worst fucking sickness.
Horrible.
I didn't eat for about a week. Swear to God, like I lost about a stone. I was pure skinny and like getting there tight and all, pain and all this here. And then it just went away. But every time I get a sore throat now, I go, oh Jesus, no.
Please don't be that again.
Fucking, so when you said you had a throat infection, my fucking heart went out to you. I was like, Jesus, because I know they are fucking bad. That was a particularly bad one, to be fair.
Really
they're not always. Because
there's viral and there's bacterial, isn't there?
I don't know what this was, but it was about a week, and it was like literally physically couldn't eat. Even sipping water. You just sipped water, I mean, all like, it's so sore, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, not really severe, but it was fucking horrible.
And then not being able to sleep properly as well.
Exactly.
So
I couldn't sleep. And then I'm in the house on my own for a week. My family's all down there dry, fucking drinking Guinness, having barbecues and all the weeks on, and just lying there. My ma rang my Auntie Linda, my dad's sister, they come and check on me, you know. Then my Auntie Linda was fucking torturing me, and they text me every day, you know, have you eaten today, you know? Have you been, when's the last time you went to the toilet, you know? Jesus.
Oh well.
So that was shite crack.
I had so it was the Tuesday I come on me, and wild sore throat, and I felt quite sore around my shoulders and all too achy.
Oh, that's what you do be surely. The X is the worst.
X is the worst. And then by the time I got to Friday, by Friday I was it was a lot better. And then I was gigging on the Saturday in Belfast.
Right.
So it's like, fuck it, obviously I'm going to need my voice for that. Like, so I was trying to not talk. On Friday.
And rest in the instrument.
Save it for there. And got the train up to Belfast. It was a daytime gig. It was a 3 o'clock in the afternoon gig. So I got the train up. First time getting that train.
Was it a lovely wee journey on there?
Half of it anyway.
Yeah.
So but you could see the sea.
Oh wow.
I mean you got up the Ford, but then do you know what, man? That was kind of my opening bit and stand up that I was doing was got the train up here. It was 2.5 hours, twice as long as the bus. And the only reason why it's twice as long as the bus because the train went just to avoid any Fintan area.
Basically.
It's like we'll go as far around the nationalist community as we can get. We'll just go right up the north coast. We'll hit places like Coleraine, Ballerina,
Downhill,
Castle Rock,
Cullibackie,
Ballymena, Antrim. It was like. And then there was one stage like where I got down the train and I could see a GA pitch away in the distance like coming towards us and then the train just veers off. It's like,
like, oh fuck
no, too close here now.
Too close for comfort here.
Yeah. So
never really thought about that before, but it's very true.
It was annoying me.
It was really
line. It is. Because obviously they just took away all the fucking train links to the northwest.
Yeah.
Except for that one because it catered for the Protestant community and as was famously said at that time, it's a Protestant state for Protestant people. But it was annoying me. I was seeing people getting on and off and going to Belfast and people were having a lovely time because the train it's lovely, like it's fast. And I was thinking, we don't have that, like it's not fair.
But the whole thing of the trains are there to get you there quicker than a bus will.
Aye.
You know what I mean? The fact that you're up in the bus now in about an hour and 20 minutes, if even. Trains take me 2.5 hours. Doesn't quite compute.
No, it doesn't. And the way up was lovely. Like and it was the views and all, man. I loved going under the piece.
It's a lovely wee coastal fucking bridge.
Beautiful. And I was sitting and I had a table, so I was sitting writing, doing a bit of writing. So like a good 2.5 hours just myself scrubbing down stuff and whatever and got over my set. And then loved it. And then on the way home though, I left the venue at like just after 5 o'clock. Was getting a 20 past 5 train or whatever it was, and I was like, fuck, I have another 2.5 hours. I wish I had the car now. And then I drank 3 pints while I was there, so I didn't want to take the bus because the whole peeing situation. So it's like on the train and I got home about 8:30 or something.
You're a couple more cans for the train though.
No, I see that thing of just getting over the throat thing.
I don't know.
And I really pushed myself. It was just sort of, I'd say I had 3 pints just over the course of the whole time.
Spread out like No, I got a lot of when I was in England. I got a lot of trains. Like you wouldn't. I only got a bus if it was absolutely necessary. Like I used to go to Leeds a while that. My mate JR lived in Leeds, so I lived in Crewe. So I had to basically to go to Leeds. I had to get a train from Crewe to Manchester, which took about half an hour. And then I had to get a train from Manchester to Leeds, which took about 45 minutes. See if I had to do the same journey on a bus, would have took you about 5 hours.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I did before, I did that journey before, I did that before on Paddy's Day, or the day after Paddy's Day. I had a big mental bus journey, and there was like a closed motorway or something, so it took me like 5 hours to get there. And I got there and I had to walk from the train station to his house. Passion fucking rain. I just got there. I was like, I put the tire out and I was like, alright, come on.
I've got you.
We were going there to party. I got there. But train system and I'm going to wildlife fishing today here. It's a fucking shambles.
Did you ever see the map of Ireland with the train routes?
Maybe.
And have a wee look, man, and you can see like all over the country. It's good, but all coming out of Dublin, going to Galway, Limerick, fucking Cork, the whole way up to Belfast, and then the entire northwest
just stops.
It's like we don't give a fuck about this.
No, why can't you get a fucking train from there to Leoma? Take you about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
The amount of people going from there to Leoma and on that road's a shambles.
And the fact that they pulled up all the train lines, like there was a big infrastructure of trains, like, but they pulled them all up. But they're trying to get, but I don't know where the money's going to come from, but anyway, they're trying to get the train lines up and running again.
Right.
But sure, they can't even get
out the line. There's a big train track still out there, along the quay and up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And there used to be, like, when you go down by, what do you call it, Daddy's Gap, go down through Donegal, if you're going to Sligo.
Yes.
You can see the train line along the side of the mountain.
And with Fintan, you ever see with Fintan, the race train still runs along there. That's actually one of the beautiful places in the world. We always pass through it going to Ardra, and it looks like, I've never been there, but I imagine it looks like Canadian wilderness. It's this big lake, massive big still lake with big like sweeping hills of forest going up from either side of it and all. You just picture, oh Jesus, you just picture like a big bear down drinking water.
Catching salmons.
And deer, and there is actually deer there, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But amazing part of the world. But a wee train track going along that, unbelievable. Do you know what I mean?
So where does it just go back and forth to somewhere?
I think it just goes up and down the coast a wee bit, up and down the fucking thing. I've never got on it. The Funtown Express, I call it.
The Funtown Express, that'd be nice.
It's just like a wee small wee car. It's just for the crack. It's not like going to work at all. Do you know what I mean? It's just like you take your reins on and be like, woo! But it's the most beautiful fucking journey I would imagine you would see.
Yeah,
you
know, it's beautiful. We used to get the train when I lived in Carrick and Shannon. We used to go down to Dublin maybe every second weekend just to get the train down. Like, such a luxury. Like, I loved it. Because I was going out. Usually finishing work, say, on the Friday, and then I'd go down and meet friends in Dublin. We were heading out. So I used to bring my laptop with me, set her up, was able to plug it in, and watch something, earphones on, wee bottle of wine.
Oh, fuck, you're good yourself, wee wine.
And then I used to always get a seat beside the door, so whenever it stopped, they pick people up. You've got about, 30 seconds to a minute or whatever. I just step outside on the platform, had a couple of wee smokes back inside.
You had it down, hey?
Oh, I had it all worked out. It was so good, like.
Unreal. I thought you were going to tell me, like, you get a bit of fresh air, you get to see people coming and going, but no, for a fact. Why not, then?
No, it worked, man. But, and then buses, like, because I wasn't driving when I was in Dublin, when I was coming back up home, it was always the bus. And
that's a hitful journey on the bus.
So hateful. Actually, when I started getting the bus down, man, it used to still go through Sleen.
Right,
It used to go down that way, home, the M2. That was an even worse journey, all the wee country roads and stuff. But I had got to the stage when I would get on the bus and I could fall asleep. And you know, you sort of half dozing, you're not opening your eyes. I could go, just coming into Monaghan now. I could feel the road. I could feel the big corners, the bumps. I just knew instinctively where I was. Then open my eyes and then go, fuck no, I was right.
Jeez, that's mad there, right?
Yeah.
That's not a journey you want to make so much that you know.
Literally knew every bump in the road, like.
Mad.
And then the bus stop in Monaghan, that was the most depressing place on fucking earth, man.
And they stop there for an hour. You go, what are we doing here, lads? Mum.
That's horrible.
That's awful, hey?
I put a wee TikTok video up. The last time I went through that was maybe a year or two ago. Me and Sarka got the bus to Dublin, and put a wee video up on TikTok. It was just Monaghan bus station. And it was raining, and it was like I put on this real depressing music. It was like the most depressing place on earth. Went viral, man, hundreds of thousands of people, and just the comments going, oh my god, haven't seen this place in years, spent so much of my college days stopped there getting sick. Everybody just has something to say about it. And then there was done there a wee bit of a war too, with people going, well, have you ever been to fucking Limerick Junction's worse than that there?
You'd be on, no, I haven't.
No, I haven't. I don't want to either.
No, exactly.
If that's as good as it gets.
If that's the way you advertise it.
So then the bus now, some of the buses, it's the X5 that goes through Dungannon now on the way to Dublin.
Right.
So Dungannon is the bus stop.
Okay.
And I didn't think you could find a bus stop as depressing as Monaghan.
Until you saw Dungannon.
Until I seen Dungannon, and I was like, what are you doing? Why are you just getting us...
Moving from one depressing bus
I
stop to
think
another.
they're trying to make the bus journey seem better.
By the grim stop.
By the grim stop, it's like...
Can I ask you, what do you want in a bus stop place that makes it not
Maybe
grim?
a wee bit of colour.
Right.
Something pleasing in the eyes.
Yeah, a couple of circus clowns out there.
A couple of circus
like
clowns,
unicycle.
stilts, all that there. That'd be class. A couple of dancers.
Oh, aye.
Like, I'm not asking for much.
No, that's right. I wee trapeze boy up here.
That'd be
He's
nice.
bringing you drinks with his toes.
Yeah, maybe a wee theatre show going on in the corner.
That'd be good actually.
Yeah.
Live music.
Live music.
See, if you're listening, fucking Department of Infrastructure.
And then the fucking sandwiches too, man. I'll never forget the amount of people commented on the TikTok thing as well about the sandwiches.
Right.
Man, it was charged you about €6 or €7 fucking, and it was a bit of white bread, and the ham was probably the cheapest ham you can get. You know that old slimy fucking...
Just shitty, yeah.
And they used to have about 4 layers of it. And then rotten cheese. Oh, it's just, but I still ate it like it was
funny you're saying about sandwiches. My brother sent me this thing a couple of weeks ago. He works up in office up in Crown Street, and he walks down to Tesco's the odd time to get lunch or whatever. So I went down to Tesco's and just left a sandwich, just fucking ham sandwich or whatever it was, right? And he sent me a picture of the box. He said he was just eating it, and he was getting ready to read the box. He was like, "What the fuck?" He sent me a picture, right? And it said something like it's all like chefs, like Tesco. Not Taste the Difference. What's their range? Like Sainsbury's is Taste the Difference. Tesco Finest. It was all Tesco Finest, and it was all our creative chefs carefully layered ham on beautifully buttered bread. He was all, it's a fucking ham sandwich. What are you trying to make it sound like it's something amazing? But it was all our creative chefs carefully layered ham on this beautifully buttered white bread.
You're just expecting some French chef
exactly,
somewhere
it
all
was all horse. It's a
top of the
shitty
range
ham sandwich.
Yeah, I'm just layering it out and all and giving it, looking at it different angles.
He sent it
and
to
all.
me and goes, being a chef at Tesco must be a fucking handy gig. I would say so. You carefully layer in ham. You picture the boy with like a wee set of tweezers being all, ooh.
Yeah.
Like classical music and all, and the white gloves and everything purifying dining. Oh, fuck.
What's your favourite sandwich?
You know what? This is right. I have to do a bit of explaining here, right?
Okay.
See, when you say to me, "What's your favourite sandwich?" My first thing is, I'm not a big fan of sandwiches. When I'm saying I'm not a big fan of sandwiches, see like but a white or brown bread, like butter or mayo, and like a bit of cold ham and cheese or whatever in there. I'll eat it, and be all, but I'm not well into it. But I love creative mental sandwiches. Like I make myself quite often for my lunch when I can. I'll make a BLT. And I'll make it, it's the nicest BLT you'll ever have in your life, no bacon, lettuce, tomato, right? But the bread has to be toasted. Toast the bread a wee bit, not like brown, burnt toasted.
Yeah.
Lightly toasted, right? And I'll make a wee honey mustard mayo. So I'll put like a bit of mayo in a bowl, wee splash of honey and a wee splash of mustard, mix that together. That goes on, loads of that goes on, and then I'll have my lettuce. I'll normally put like a wee bit of vinaigrette, like a wee bit of salad dressing around the lettuce too. And then I'll slice my tomatoes, wee bit of salt and pepper over the tomatoes, and then really crispy, streaky bacon. And do a couple of layers of it, and then our toasted bread on top. And this is going to sound mad here, but what I do then is I wrap it in tinfoil and let it sit for a couple of minutes, because it all sort of the bread starts to soften a wee bit, but still stays crunchy, and all they sort of know each other a wee bit. And then I take it off and eat it, and it'll be the nicest fucking thing you ever had in your life.
And then these constant fucking Tesco's.
I know, exactly. I'm in the kitchen doing that. I'm not looking for any praise. I'm carefully layering ham on bread with dairy gold butter.
Brendy giving us a fucking culinary masterclass.
You know what I mean? But one of my favourite, me and my mate were talking about this recently, my favourite combination of food is bread, meat, spicy sauce, crunchy veg. Do you know what I mean? So technically it's like a sandwich, but I'm talking like maybe a kebab or like a wrap.
Right.
Just anything inside, like when I eat stew, I'll even make stew sandwiches. Do you know what I mean? Like heavily buttered bread, bit of the meat, bit of the spud, wee bit of the gravy sort of thing and all, and unbelievable. Just food inside bread is unbelievable.
Food inside bread.
What I mean to say is, sandwiches are one of my favourite things in the world, but maybe not what your understanding of what a sandwich is. But I've rebranded what a sandwich is, what a sandwich can be. Too many people are limiting their sandwich capabilities.
Yeah. You've
no idea how far you can go in life with sandwiches.
You've no idea how you can fly.
You can soar with eagles. As far as sandwiches go. See if you're carefully laying bits of fucking ham on Brennan's bread or dairy gold butter. Give me a shout, we'll talk. So that's where I stand with sandwiches. Clearly a lot to say about sandwiches.
Yeah.
You know?
I love a tuna sandwich. We tuna and mayo. Oh, you're not a fan of the tuna.
Well,
It's always brown bread too. I'm not a fan of white bread anymore.
See, the thing with tuna is, right, like, I get, the smell is disgusting to me, and it looks disgusting to me, right?
Yeah.
But it's something that I wish I liked,
Yeah.
because it's a well handy thing to eat.
Yeah.
And I see it, like, there was a boy beside me in the deli last week, guys, and McGinley's getting a sandwich with lunch. I was getting like a wee baguette toasted and all, but he came in and was all, just give me a tuna sandwich with red onion and a wee bit of sweet corn. And I was all, that looks fucking lovely.
Yeah.
Apart from the tuna.
Perfect.
But you couldn't have anything else. You couldn't do chicken and sweet corn, it would be weird. But the tuna kind of works. It works. Like, binded with the mayo and all. And I thought, that would be class. Other than the tuna being tuna. You know what I mean? So I'm not like pure hating on tuna. I understand it. I almost wish I liked it. I just hate the smell of it.
Yeah.
It turns my stomach.
Yeah. Do you know what's fucking plan, right? I'm going to put this out to the listeners. No point saying to you, Brendy.
Jesus Christ, right. I'll just look my phone or something.
A tuna sandwich, but put a wee layer of salt and vinegar crisps on there.
It's
fucking beautiful.
That sounds class. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Mari likes tuna, Holly likes tuna. I think Dara's going to be the same as me. I don't think he wouldn't entertain fish at all. We've tried him. We tried him with fish finger when he was really young. He was all, nah. But I think now, if you tried them, you probably would. But you obviously, you know my story with fish. I had a traumatic experience with fish finger, remember? So it kept me off for life nearly. But one of my favourite things in the world now is a nice bit of battered fish.
Oh,
honestly,
nice.
God,
I love battered fish.
fucking love it.
A nice bit.
Me and Mara, funny, there's this wee place, we've been there a few times now, right? And it's nothing fancy at all. It's just like, it almost reminds you of Frankie Ramsey's. We go down to some Sundays, a couple of weeks ago we went down, Sunday before I left, I think. We went down to Maville, drive down to Maville, me and Marianne and Holly and Dara, two ways. And we'll take a wee drive down and we'll go a wee walk along the shore, and Dara goes in a wee park and we're throwing stones in the water and all cracks good. And there's this wee cafe called the Cozy Kitchen up at the top of the street, just another wee car park in Maville where like the town clock hall used to be, just up from that there's a wee cafe. Cozy Kitchen, or Cozy Cottage, whatever it's called. You walk on, there's just a typical wee like cafe vibe, you know, the wee like tables with a wee sort of plastic sheet over them, and the wee wooden chairs and all, and there's always like a TV on, bit of music on, lovely wee atmosphere. And we go on, the place is always fucking rammed too. You know, it's always people either getting like wee Sunday lunches or like big fries, but we always go down, they do like a fish and chips, and it's only about €7 to €8 or something for a fish and chips, right? And it's unbelievable. It's really nice. Like it's obviously it's just kind of like a chippy fish and chips. It's fucking always really nicely done. The fish was beautiful, nice wee crispy batter. The big chips, and you get a wee side salad when you think of tartar sauce and all. Absolutely gorgeous. One of my favourite things to eat.
I know they do. I love it. They do.
Clatter it in salt and vinegar, and I love the tartar sauce too. Put that over it.
Yeah.
And it's just fucking lovely. Hey?
I had a very disappointing fish and chips recently.
Oh.
Fish and chips was nice.
Right.
Kids menu should have been on. It was fucking tiny.
Tiny?
Yeah.
Oh, see now your fish needs to be massive.
Man, it was I looked at it when I came out, and it was a handful of chips. I think it was like 14 chips or something.
Right.
And small chips and a wee bit of fish, and I was like, I was still hungry after.
Fish has a bit heavy, you need a good bit. Like, some places you go proper, if you go to a wee Donegal town where there's like a port nearby, you'll get a bit of fish, it won't even fit in the fucking plate. So,
well, this place, it's an establishment that you'll be familiar with.
Right.
And there's
where was it? Tell me where it was.
Pike and Palms.
Okay,
Pike and Palms.
The restaurant?
Yeah.
And the fish and chips was the dish?
Fish and chips was tiny. Like, I know it's a burger place. And everybody else got burgers, but I'd had a burger a couple of days before, so I wasn't feeling it. Like, so I said, I'll just get a wee fish and chips. It was literally a wee fish and chips.
That's terrible.
And then
if I was still there, it would have been...
Well, it would have been a different story, Brendy. So, I got them, I was looking at the dessert menu and I was like, what's the most filling thing here? Because I don't want to be at home hungry. So I got apple crumble and custard, and it was beautiful. And it was a big, but there was actually more in that than there was in the dinner. Very
see, in hindsight, not sticking up for, I'm not taking your side, but I wouldn't make it on the Pike and Palms to order fish and chips.
Yeah, but don't have it on the menu if you're not going to.
Oh, no,
like, I can't understand how somebody was plating that up and looked at it and thought that's going to...
That's
enough and that's acceptable.
Well, hey.
But, you have you learn, Bradley?
I'll have a word.
Have you learn. But, do you know what? It was beautiful. It
just
was.
Needed more
and that annoyed me even more.
Because
it was that nice. It was like, I could have had twice.
Could have had two of them.
Could have had twice that. But
well, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
But where did I have... There was somewhere I had a fish and chip recently, and it was one of the nicest ones I've ever had. Where was it? Jesus Christ. Oh! It actually wasn't. It wasn't even recently. It was about a year and a half ago. Me and Marnie went down to the Shandon Hotel down in Dunfanny. You know the one.
Circuit and Miami type.
I loved Dunfanny. Loved Donegal in general. But Dunfanny, I've spent a good bit of time there before, and stayed in the Shandon that night. And the plan was, there's a wee bar in the town called Passionans, and they have a place out the back called the Rusty Oven that does pizzas. But apparently we didn't know this at the time, it's seasonal, so it only opened during the summer. The pizza place only opened during the summer. We were down in like November or whatever it was, or January I think it might have been, so obviously it wasn't open. So when I found this, I was like, oh fuck, we'll just get a bit of hotel food here, sure it'll be grand. And we went down and the boys were like, you only go to the restaurant, like a wee restaurant here, or you can just grab pub grub in the bar. We were like, pub grub will do. Went in and I was all like, there was burgers and curries and fucking chicken steak sandwiches and whatever. I was like, I don't know, hey. And then Marnie was all, I think I might get fish and chips. And I was all, fuck, you know what? I'd love wee fish and chips too. And she was all, well, Marnie will never eat her full thing. You know what I mean? You always get a big portion. She wouldn't have a massive, like, eat loads appetite kind of thing. So she was like, why don't you get your steak? I wanted to get a steak sandwich. She was like, why don't you get your steak sandwich? And and she was all, and you can have a wee bit of my fish and chips. And I was all, right, no bar, that's best shout, I'll get the best of both words. So Gary came down and he's like, ready to order? And Marnie was all, can I get fish and chips, please? And then I was all, same. And I was all, no, I need fish and chips. And I'll tell you what, it was fucking gorgeous.
Class.
Really, again, the fish was about the length of that mixer thing there. Falling off a plate tight, really, really light, crispy batter, pure flaky fish. Fish was just falling apart. You couldn't even get it on your fork. It was that like wobbly. Yeah. Perfectly cooked. It wasn't, because you were cooked fish, it gets all kind of stringy and stewy. It's not nice. But it was gorgeous. And I loved the tartar sauce and all, and pea puree or mushy peas, tartar sauce. We scoop everything, squeeze a lemon over it, a lot of salt.
A wee bit of vinegar?
Oh, well, I did a bit of vinegar over the chips, and I always did a wee squeeze of lemon over the fish, because that's kind of like a vinegar. It's that wee citrusy buzz, that wee vinegary buzz, you know. But, so anyone out there listening who can recommend me the best fish and chips you'll get in this part of the world, hit me up.
Send over.
Because I'll go on a drive around eating fish and chips.
See you, man. Yeah, I'll join you.
There's a place I want to go actually, is before we what do you call it? Is it Keely's down in Greencastle?
Oh yeah.
Big seafood restaurant. I haven't heard, like, my man and dad's been, they said it's lovely, but they got like, you know, like pan fried cod or like fucking hake or whatever it was. But I would dare say they do a fucking cracker fish and chips. I
would say, man, fresh as it comes too, straight out of the ocean.
Across the street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go down to Keely's. But anywhere else, anyone knows anywhere, give me a shout, and I'll buy you one if it's nice. So we went out for work for lunch during the week, and we went up to Bishop's. What was the Telstar? Craic. Beautiful. Nice, aye.
It was, man. I got a steak sandwich, as good as I've had anywhere, man.
Right,
it was fucking perfect, like.
Lovely.
It's really, really good.
How do you take the steak?
Medium rare.
Medium rare, very good.
What's yours?
Same, pretty
medium
much.
Rare.
I've said this before, my perfect thing of a steak is somewhere between medium rare and medium. You know what I mean? A true medium rare sometimes can be a wee bit too rare for me.
Right.
But if it's with a sauce and all too, like with a pepper sauce and the bread and all thing. But no, mine's medium rare is what I would order. Do you know what I mean?
I put mine in. I love making my own steak, like fire in the pan, a minute and a half or whatever, and each side, and then I chop it up. Right. And it's still rare, and then I fire it back in again, mix it up with all the juices and stuff for another 30 seconds or whatever.
Lovely.
Oh man, it's peach. Like.
Steak sandwich, it was a very popular dish we used to make in the chefing too. So easy done too. Make a nice pepper sauce. We did a bit of onions and mushrooms with it and all too, you know what I mean? Nice bit of toasted
such a great combination, man.
Oh, it's fucking good. I can go on right now, hey. Let's stop and get a steak. We're going to steak sandwich now.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go get ingredients for about Sunday dinner today.
We're going to get a wee something. Me and Marian have cracked the code recently, hey, what we do, right? Because obviously, all the time I'd get a big whole chicken, make a big roast and make gravy and all this crack and make mash and all. No, we've started doing now. Buy a bag of spuds, make a wee crafty mash, go and get one of them cooked chickens out of Sainsbury's or one of the delis or something. Get a wee bag of fucking frozen roasties. Yeah. We pack a oven cooked stuffing and just takes you about half an hour to fire it all together. Yeah. And it was fucking lovely.
Yeah, it sounds tasty, right?
Because sometimes, every time I cook a Sunday roast properly, see by the time it's ready, I don't even want it anymore. It's just, you're so fucked off with all the...
And you've been nibbling away at
I basically eat the whole chicken before it goes to get down one split. I eat 2 legs and 2 wee wings, and then I take the skin off and I put the skin on a wee tray, put it in the oven, wait till it crisps up, and I just eat it like crisps then.
Oh my god, that sounds class.
It's salt, like a block of salt.
I'll do that today.
Oh man, it's the nicest.
So doing that
It is the nicest thing you've ever had in your life, honestly, Lord.
I love doing that at the weekend, man. I love making a big massive chicken And Sorka would eat it all the time, like, but I just go there for the week. I have chicken wraps for my lunch.
That's it. It's
like
usually for lunch
chicken
stuff.
curry,
Yeah.
chicken and chips and eggs and whatever. Yeah.
Sweet.
Hard to beat.
So we're going to go and get a whack of chicken.
So we're just going to go fucking eat. All this talk eating.
Do you know what we never actually, we're going to finish up now and we're actually, we're on an hour, Jesus. We've no Sean Kelly this week.
No Sean.
He's not just being quiet, he's not here. We're in his gaff, he's working. We normally address that at the start, I don't think we did today.
No, we didn't.
Maybe we did.
No, we just went straight in there.
Straight in talking shit. We didn't want to deal with the fact that Sean wasn't here.
No, so get a wee bit emotional before we even start talking. Like.
Then we start crying, but we'll cry after we turn it off now. We love you, Sean. We miss you.
Miss you, Shawnee boy.
And
we're in your house.
We'll be here when you get back.
Eating.
Exactly.
So we finish up, Brendy?
I think that's us there. Hey,
yeah.
That'll do.
Lovely stuff. Thank you everybody for listening as usual and continue to spread the word. If you're on any of our socials or anything, please hit like, subscribe, YouTube, do all those things. It really, really helps a lot.
And the most helpful thing you can do is to give us a wee shout about where you get a good fish and chips.
Exactly. Get them recommendations.
And if you're the proprietor of somewhere who you think has the best fish and chips in all the land, give us a shout and we'll put it to the test.
Boom.
See what's happening. So see you after, hey.
Good luck. Bye bye. Mwah.
Away.
Class.
Didn't even think it was on there.
No, man, it was brilliant. I had looked and it was 44. And it was like, oh, worse.
I hadn't looked in a while.
We were in the middle of fucking food talk at that stage. It was like we could go on a while.
I think it took us maybe 10 minutes to get going, but once we did then,
it
just
flowed.
Flowing then. But I miss listening to them, knowing they're not out for a couple of weeks. Like when I wasn't on one, and then when there was no one the next week, I was kind of, I need to get back and do one. Oh shit! We'll have to do a wee photo as well.
Oh fuck, you're thinking.
We'll just do like a fuck knows.
We do one here, just
just a wee fucking crafty one.